and welcome to Helppo. This video is part of a series on advanced words to use on the IELTS or any other advanced English language exam. Building vocabulary is a critical step to getting a high score on any English language exam. On the IELTS writing task, for example, you'll be graded on lexical resource, which evaluates your ability to employ a broad range of vocabulary. To help you improve your vocabulary, our expert tutors at Helppo have identified several dozen advanced English words. We'll give you the word's definition, similar synonyms you probably already know, and 3 example sentences. All of the definitions we use are taken from Oxford Languages powered by Google. Here are the 6 words we'll cover in this video. Tremendous, consequential, negligible, minuscule, unequivocal, ubiquitous. They'll help us add more eloquent descriptions to our writing. Ready to expand your vocabulary? Let's get started. Tremendous. Tremendous means very great in amount, scale, or intensity. Other words like it include very big, huge, and enormous. Let's see some example sentences. There has been a tremendous increase in the price of basic goods and services this year. The scientists have a tremendous amount of enthusiasm for their work. In front of the house, they built a tremendous office building. As you can see from all of these examples, tremendous easily replaces words like huge or enormous to show how big something is. Consequential. The word consequential means following as a result or effect, or something that is important or significant. Synonyms for consequential include resulting, important, and serious. Let's look at some examples to see how we can use consequential in a sentence. There are consequential costs involved in repairing damages after a hurricane. The consequential changes due to the merger will affect employees negatively. Consequential losses occurred following the market crash. In the above sentences, consequential replaces words like important or serious. Use consequential in the way to diversify your vocabulary. Now let's move on to some words to describe the opposite, something small or insignificant. Negligible. Negligible means so small or unimportant as to be not worthy, considering insignificant. Here are some common synonyms: minor, unimportant, and insignificant. The president claims that the impact on the economy due to the mask mandates is negligible. The price difference between a house in the suburbs and an apartment downtown is negligible. Government support to small businesses was negligible during the pandemic. Use negligible instead of words like unimportant or minor to describe how small the impact of something is. Here we have another word that describes smallness: minuscule. It means extremely small or tiny. Here are some common synonyms: tiny, microscopic, and extremely small. Here are some example sentences using minuscule. The difference in price is minuscule when comparing cheap imported clothes and locally produced textiles. A minuscule opening between the roof and the ceiling allowed the water to filter in. Minuscule changes in chemical composition could result in explosions. Now that we've seen a variety of words we can use to replace big or small, Let's look at a few more interesting words to help describe things. Unequivocal. Unequivocal means leaving no doubt. Ambiguous. Synonyms include clear, explicit, and unambiguous. Use unequivocal when you want to emphasize how clear something is, like in these examples. Since the business earned over $1 million in profits in its first year, it was considered an unequivocal success. The government has an unequivocal position on mask use in public places. Even though the principal's unequivocal rules on dress codes are extreme, the students do not respect them. The next word we have for you is another advanced descriptive word, sure to make your writing even better. Ubiquitous means present, appearing, or found everywhere. Synonyms? Here we have a few for you: worldwide, universal, and everywhere. Use ubiquitous to describe something that is present all over the place. Let's see some examples to clarify. Laptops in schools are ubiquitous these days. Since the advent of smartphones, social media is ubiquitous even in developing countries. The goal of entrepreneurs is to have a ubiquitous product, one that everyone will need. I hope these 6 words will help you build your vocabulary. Let's recap the descriptive words we covered in this video. Tremendous, consequential, negligible, minuscule, unequivocal, and ubiquitous. Remember, by using these words, you can take your writing to the next level. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a like, hit the notification bell, and share it with your friends. If you'd like to practice, comment with some sentences and we'll correct them for you. See you next time.